The group is among the most significant and accomplished black pop groups of the past decade. This was a hot jazz and funk combo that emerged from Howard University's music department in the mid-1970s. The group was jazz funk with strong R&B influences. The centerpiece of today's video is all about the Blackbyrds. Before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push the notification bell to be sure you won't miss on any more uploads. Now without further ado, let's cue that intro. This story begins in Washington, D.C. in 1973 with a group of proteges of Professor Donald Byrd, who was himself a protege of jazz artist Clifford Brown. Donald spoke at Howard University and the group's name included his surname, Keith Kilgo, Orville Saunders. And Joe Hall had formed the group's second stage while in high school in Washington. Keith and Orville eventually went to Howard University where they met Donald Byrd and Kevin Toney, a Detroit-born pianist, and formed the Blackbyrds. The Blackbyrds later signed with Fantasy Records in 1973. They published their debut album in 1974 with a cover design based on Vincent van Gogh's late 19th century masterpiece We Feel with Crows. The album included the Donald Byrd penned song, Do It Fluid,
Slow down, please.
which was produced by Donald and his colleague Larry Mazzille. Flying Start was released later that year and included their 1975 US Top 10 song, Walking in Rhythm, which charted the following year.
I got so far to go now. I've got to get.
Walking in Rhythm garnered a Grammy nomination and has sold over 1 million copies by May 1975. The group had 2 releases in 1975. Cornbread Earl Me was the soundtrack to a movie, while the mainstream release, The City Life, featured the club dancer, Rock Creek Park, as well as the US Top 20 song, Happy Music, Unfinished Business followed in 1976, featuring the club dancers, Time Is Moving, and the title track. Action, published in 1977, featured a mellower side to the group's discography highlighted by the classics, Soft and Easy, Dreaming About You, and the similarly melancholy Mysterious Vibes. In 1978, a remix album called The Night Grooves was released. George Duke produced the group's 1980 album, Better Days. The Blackbyrds split up soon after, although some members went on to enjoy solo success in jazz throughout the years. Throughout their tenure, the group backed artists such as B.B. King, Mandrill, and Roberta Flack. Donald Byrd temporarily reunited the Blackbyrds in the spring of 1994 and returned to the studio with hopes for a new album. Unfortunately, nothing materialized. Barney Perry released a solo album under the name Blair in 1978 on his own Solar Sound label, which included the club hit Nightlife.
Good tonight. I say night.
Since his first release, Rock Creek Park has been sampled several times by artists like Eric B. and Rakim, NWA, Massive Attack, Ice Cube, Heavy D, and Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, to name a few. Keith Kilgo resurrected the group in 2012 for a new record called Gotta Fly. Along the process, the group lost several members, including founding member Donald Byrd passed away on February 4th, 2013 at the age of 80. Pianist Kevin Toney passed away of cancer on March 18, 2024 at the age of 70. Now, before we go, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite song from the Blackbyrds?